Okay, so this is the homepage, and this is the call to action to start having an apartment on their website. So I have an apartment, I have a few pictures, and I want to basically, create a listing on Your.Rentals. So I click on the blue button of Get Started. It wants my email, which I give, and I continue. Once my name, number, everything is autofilled, but see, here is a problem because the country code is basically copied twice, which should not happen. And so I have my full data saved, but here the country code is copied twice, so I have to delete it by myself. And then, how would you describe yourself? Property manager, property owner, or guest? So I'm a property owner, but I'm a little bit confused because I thought that coming to this website, there were no indication of any guests wanting to do anything on Your.Rentals.com. Your.Rentals, actually. But now I understand manager and owner, because a property manager may be someone that has like a few properties under their management, but the property owner is the person that owns just one property or a few. But the guests is kind of confusing to me. I mean, I'm not gonna go that route anyway, but I'm saying like seeing that there makes me think, and I think I shouldn't really do that. So I choose property owner. How many listings do you manage? I just have one apartment that I want to add, and it's already on Airbnb. And estimate your average daily rate, which is it would be, yeah, I think it would be about 100 to 200 euros. Yeah. And I continue. I give it a password. This is great. Create my free account, which takes a while, and then there's a verification code that is sent to my email, which I receive, and it's 863 and 865. So I continue. So where are you listed today? I'm listed on Airbnb, and let's say I'm also on booking.com, and I have my own website. So let's say it is called Fornome, and that's the name of my own website. And yeah, let's say that is the case. So we continue. What channel do you want to copy your listing content from? This is great. So this, because I have Airbnb, I would say, yeah, sure. I would want to just bring it from Airbnb. And it asks me for a link. And everything is quite simple here. So I have my Airbnb here. I copy that. I paste it here. And I say next. And there it is. I can actually see it. These are the contents that you are able to copy. And yeah, I would say copy the content. And it's going to take a while. And yeah, this is quite straightforward for myself. And now we want to basically sync the calendar. So I have to go to my account, add the calendar, and just I think this would happen really well. It would sync both of the calendars together, and so I don't have it right now, so I would skip it for now. And there it is. The listing is ready. So what's next is to review and complete the listing and try to add more details. So yeah, this is the whole thing. There's the address that I have to add, which was not on the Airbnb right there, which does make sense. But I suppose there's just one of these, and this would be the address, because I'm copying from a hotel which already exists. So yeah, there's that. And floor and building doesn't matter. The location, again, let me check. Okay. So, yeah, this would be the correct location. I would, yeah, expect this to happen. Then there's save and continue. There's a property name. The rental is the entire house. It's the rental type. I would say it would be a studio. Yeah. The floor space is about 26 square meters. The outdoor area, I don't think there's much. There's like, let's say 4, and this building is on the 4th floor. There's 1 bedroom. So these are just common things, but I think they're listed in the Airbnb, and they're not listed here. So I think that's a bad thing, because I'm pretty sure on the Airbnb all the amenities are mentioned, from the fridge and everything that's outside and whatever. But of course you can just add it to this website here, and then something is wrong with the property details. Let's see what was wrong. Okay, define bedroom facilities. All right, so it's there's 1 bunk bed. No, there's no bunk bed, but there's 1 double bed, which is let's say king size, and yeah, that's it. And then there's bathroom. Okay, so it kind of wants me to make sure that I give all the facilities and everything right. There's a full bathroom. There's a toilet for sure. There's a shower, separate shower, and there's no bath. No, and yeah, and it's a full bathroom. And then there's a kitchen. It's a kitchenette. It's not the full thing. And yeah, so yeah, then there's all the amenities like the Wi-Fi and the pool. Yeah, I don't really like this. I don't think this is a good idea. I understand that for a perfect output, these are necessary, but I think most of these must be taken away from that Airbnb, because this is taking way too long. I don't want to add everything here. And if anything, if there was some indication that adding all this would basically give enough information to fill all the other listings that might happen, let's say on, I don't know, 15 websites, for example. If that happens, then I would be happy to spend the time to fill all this. But as of now, I kind of feel like the whole Airbnb connection is useless, because the only thing that's happening is that it's taking the pictures and a few names and not even the full address and it's just not good enough. I think that must be solved. So a lot of the things that are asked from me here are just, yeah, I mean, maybe these are all the things that are available on the Airbnb site. Maybe not a lot of things are available on the Airbnb site, but and you see, these are some of the items that were in the Airbnb, and now they are here. But the rest, I think I need some kind of incentive to, be able to spend the time. So if there was some indication that all this information, and let's say 30 minutes of my time, is going to turn out into 15 different complete listings that has everything covered, that would be amazing. But as of now, I feel like I'm doing this, I'm just, I don't know, spending so much time, I'm dragging myself to do all this. It's for what? Like, I don't get, I mean, at this point, I think the user is feeling discouraged to spend all this time. So we move forward. There's images, and wow, this is not good. I don't think that these should be having all these caution items, because this isn't bad. Like, the quality of the photos on the Airbnb are not bad, but there are cautions over it, which means that no, like, again, what was the point of the connection if the photos are not good enough, And of course you're saying like how to optimize it, and there's this kind of instruction, but this isn't good either, because you see, I'm not gonna look at this and then take the photos. I think a kind of instruction that is more visual and is more interesting would be more useful for me. And or maybe if you would just ask me to install a certain application and use a certain filter on that application, or maybe if there's an application that is open source and we can actually add our own filter over that, which is going to make this simpler, so that people would just install a certain app and then take photos via that app, and that would automatically improve the quality of the images. I think that will be the case. But here, I don't like this at all. The fact that there's these all caution, icons and indicators over all the photos that we brought from Airbnb. The main problem is that, like, at this point, I'm gonna feel like, again, first of all, why the hell did I connect my Airbnb in the first place? Because nothing that is being brought here from Airbnb is being used as it is. So I have to do things over and over again. And the whole point of the integration was to make the whole process simpler and faster for myself. So I don't like this at all, and I would want to continue with this, but I see these cautions. So I mean, if I had high quality photos, I'd already uploaded them with the highest quality available in the Airbnb website. So you want me to just delete all these again and then upload all my high quality photos again? It just, I don't know, it doesn't make sense at all. I think we shouldn't really pay too much attention to that, because if the quality of the photo is the same as the one on the Airbnb, and the Airbnb is successful now, that means that we don't need a higher quality of photos to have higher sales or higher rentals. You know what I mean? So that would be my point. So I would continue there. There's this red one again on the photos. There's a red indicator. That's terrible. This is not good. I'm gonna upload a couple of photos, but yeah, this is just embarrassing. I don't like this, because like, at this point, I'm gonna feel like I'm not enough. I'm gonna feel like the photos that I had were not good enough. I'm gonna just feel a lot of bad emotions right now, which is not good for a user. And here, it's funny, You mentioned the site mentions at least 768 of pixels of width, which is not a lot. That's not a high resolution video, a high resolution photo. And then here you recommend a minimum size of 100, 1536 pixels. So there is a contradiction here that I don't like at all. This contradiction needs to be solved. And yeah, I'm gonna upload 2 photos very quickly. Yeah, I have to convert the files, but yeah, just give me a sec. All right, so yeah, these are the photos that I upload. And again, there is the yellow caution, which it doesn't make me feel good. Of course, you want higher quality, but I don't think we don't have to go any further than Airbnb itself. So we go past that. There's a description, which is fine. This is as we have taken it. You add a generate description here, which I'm gonna use to see how better it is gonna be. All right, this has definitely improved it. So booking.com only allows a maximum of 1,800 characters. Okay, so this is not good enough. Like what I see down here, if there was an indication, within the text itself, that okay, up until a certain character is allowed on booking.com, that would have been better than just this caution, because at this point you expect the user to count all the characters, and you have generated all this. All of these were generated by yourself. And of course, I can already tell that the thing that was generated, okay, this is actually 1,907 characters. So this is more than what the booking.com will allow, which means that there is a problem in the character generation that you have provided on the website, and the restrictions that we have. So yeah, of course, if I just delete this last part, that error is going to fade. But this is what you did. You put me in a situation where there's a problem, and then so you created a problem for the user, basically, because most necessarily, I think most of these bookings, most of these rentals, basically most of the listings, they don't have very large number of characters. And what I see here is that this is terrible. This is terrible UX design. We have to cap the generation to 1,000 or 800 characters. We should either do that and remove the error altogether, or we should have some kind of let's say inline character count, because I shouldn't just delete this as long as the error is gone. You know what I mean? Because that's terrible. That is so basic. That is so not smart. So yeah, this is not good. My experience with the generation wasn't good, because it created a problem for me that I really don't want to have. And yeah, but I think the generate description button itself is a good idea. It would be much better if I could have some input, because this is a general generation. But if I could maybe have some kind of input, like make this to be like a cozy home, or I don't know, talk about the availability on the holidays, or talk about a certain offer that I have right now. If I could simply change my description like that, that would be great. That would be amazing. That would be something that I think a house owner can definitely benefit from. So we continue. There's the pricing, which is for every night. At most, let's say 2 guests can stay. Yeah, let's say 2 more can stay, and for each one we get, I don't know, 50 euros at most. It's great that the payout is very transparently shown here. As for a basic night, there's let's say 120 euros, and on a weekend night it is 180 euros. And the payout is again vividly there, and you show how you calculate that. That's also great. Is this information helpful? Of course it is, yes. And then there's the upsells and the services. I mean, the cleaning. I don't know. You can charge the person, but I think on a nightly rate it would be included. Then you can add taxes or whatever. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm just gonna use it to see how it works. It's per adult and stay, and then there's like, I don't know, 10 euros. Let's just add it there. And the dynamic pricing, which okay, you say it helps them earn up to 36% more in booking revenue, because it automatically updates the prices based on the demands and everything. So as we said, the base rate is 120. We would, okay, let's say the minimum, the bare minimum would be 100. The maximum would be 200. Yeah, okay. And then the seasonal rates, which is for the seasons. Okay, let's say for April, throughout April, we have let's say we have pricier outcomes. Weekend night, minimum stay is 1 night, maximum is 7. And why can't I add this? What's the problem? There's a name. So let's say summer. So this is also another crucial thing. Yeah, now you say the field is required, but at first you didn't say anything there. So I had to just go and look at it myself, which is a bug, because I should know, like, at this point, at least when I click on this, I would be brought to the thing that is missing. But let's say summer nights is the name of my seasonal discount. I continue. I mean, this already looks exhausting. I mean, I'm just halfway through, man. This is incredible. I mean, this is way too long. And it doesn't make me happy. It does not make me happy that this is really this long. So there's a preferred policy in terms of the cancellations. Okay, makes sense. Additional policy. Okay. Alright, that's just good as it is. And the promotions that we have, there's a last minute, there's mobile users, and these are already active. Why? No, why would they be active? I mean, I understand that there's a reason. I mean, it's good for us, but for them, to have these already active is probably a no-go, because it's kind of forcing them to use this. But I would understand that in terms of like the UX, that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't want all these kinds of promotions. And okay, let's see how can they add this? There's a discount. Where would we apply this? And so I want to create a discount. Then there's discount name, and then there's a percentage, but I can't see the code. Like, what about promotion codes? Can't we have those? Like, I don't know, maybe I just want some kind of promotion code. But these are all automated, you see? Like, these are all things that are automatically activated. I don't see anything in terms of something that I can just add myself, have a code, and maybe give to a certain guest that I liked. Like, I can actually use that. Like, let's say I have a guest and I want to basically I like them, I became friends with them, and I want to treat them especially. Or maybe I have someone that comes over frequently. I want to be able to make my own customized discounts, but I don't seem to be able to do so. So that's a bit weird because I think all of these discounts are the ones that are pre-made. What if I want something for myself? Like, what if I want to create something by myself? Okay, that's not good. In terms of the booking rules, the minimum stay, I've already set the minimum and maximum stays in many areas. You see, the check-ins, the check-outs, is it by default at 4? I think usually it's like at 2, and the checkout is like in 12. But I don't know. It's different. And how many days before check-in do you allow bookings? Yeah. Okay. Whatever. This makes sense. Guest access. Okay. That makes sense. You can have the telephone, the key collection point. Okay. You can add these. It's fine. Okay, then again, there's this red one. Okay, I add my number. Again, there was another number that was there. Reportable seller. It's for the other kinds of people. And lastly, the channels. Okay, there's one. Okay, there's 9 here, 11, 15, and 17. And yeah, I want to go to channels to apply. All right, so where do you want to publish these? On all these. I'm ready to publish. Let's preview and publish. So this is it. Got it. That's everything. And then there's a request to publish. This is where we stop. Is there anything stopping you from completing this step? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I want to block song before I publish. Yeah, I guess that would be the case. Because at this stage, it's a huge step. And I think people would be a little bit feared, maybe, that their property is just automatically going into all these websites. So there's an excitement that everything can go well. But if I'm a little bit pessimistic, I wouldn't be sure about what would happen after that, because it would be a little bit confusing. That okay, now automatically this is gonna happen. Then I would want maybe a preview of my property on each of these websites. Like, if that's doable, I would want to see that. And then there's a request to publish, which is understandable, because if it's just doing there automatically, then at Your.Rentals, you would want to review what people put there. People might put all kinds of scams or incorrect information, so you would basically call them asking for correct information. But apart from that, I think until this point, I explained all the things that I thought were wrong with the Airbnb connection and everything. I mean, that integration basically didn't help me that much, because there was UX and UI items that really didn't feel good enough. Like they really discouraged me to continue with this, and they were the reason that this wasn't really working. And also I think at this point I would want to request to publish, which I just did, and the listing is submitted. What happens now? All right, I'm probably going to get a call from the team, which is okay. They will review it and optimize it, and I can expect it to be sent to channels within 24 hours. So let's take a few minutes to synchronize the calendars. I'm not going to do that. And now I can actually delete the listing so that there's no confusion in the future. Okay, so that's about it. I wouldn't have much more to say. Let's just analyze this together.